step in getting your Google site going is to preview and publish your site. So in order to know what your Google site is going to look like to your viewers, you're able to preview it at any time. You do this by clicking the little eyeball at the top of the menu bar, and if you hover over it, it will say preview. When you click that, it's going to show you what this looks like in its live form. The first preview is based on a large computer screen. You can go through, you can even try playing the videos, you can try clicking through any of the materials you put in, you can go ahead and test any of the links to the Google Drives. Anything that you've put in is live. Now you can also see what it would look like on a tablet mode. So on the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see the different view menus. Google Sites automatically adjusts for the device that you are using it on. As well, I can click what it would look like on a mobile phone. So without you having to change anything, it will be able to change that view and your students are able to access your site no matter which device they are using. If you're done with the preview and you're ready to publish, you go ahead and just click the little X in the different view modes on the bottom right hand side. And now we're going to go ahead and publish our site. I do this by clicking the word publish in the top right hand corner. The first time I publish, I'm going to need to give my site a name. It needs to be a unique name within your domain. So everybody in Edmonton Catholic Schools wouldn't be able to call their site simply grade 5. You're probably going to want to be specific. So I'm going to add my name. And what it'll do is it'll tell you this is a great address, but it's already taken. So somebody has this site because I've actually built another sample site that had this, or maybe I had that name last year. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the year to my site. Now this is going to be the address for my site. I can also customize who can visit my site. So I can say anybody within my domain. So this will say anybody in ECSD, or I can say anyone on the web. Teachers will have the ability to publish to either, because if we do want to make this a site that we want to be able to communicate with other teacher colleagues from other districts, or we want to be able to communicate with parents and share resources, we need to select anyone on the web. Students will only have the ability to publish within Edmonton Catholic Schools, so anybody outside of our organization will not be able to see their site for safety reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and say anyone on the web. I can also say that I don't want public search engines to display my site. It does give me a little bit more privacy. So now the only people who can get to my site is anybody that I give my site address to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Publish. Now my site will be available on the web for anybody to be able to visit. You'll notice that my Publish menu at the top has now changed and there is an option arrow that now shows up beside it. The option arrow now allows me to unpublish at any time. I can view my published site and see what it looks like to the public. And I can also at any time look at those published settings and be able to change those. In this case, if I go ahead and say view published site, notice that it takes me out of the editor mode. This is the actual live site that I would have people visit. This address up in the Omni box is actually the website address for your site. You'll notice here there's still quite a bit of typing to do. So what you might want to do is take that address and put it in a URL shortener, such as bit.ly or the goo.gl website shorteners. What I'm also recommending to teachers is this is a great link to put in the About section of your Google Classroom so that students are able to get there quite easy. However you want to do that is up to you, but you now have a published website ready to go and ready for people to use. Whatever you change and add here, because you can continue to add to your site, it doesn't need to be finished. Whatever you change and add is automatically updated so that your live website will have that going.